Koala.
Hi, this is Marek from Elf Audio again, and this video is about the new keyboard in Koala. So if you turn your phone or tablet into landscape mode, instead of getting the old grid keyboard, now you're presented with a more conventional keyboard style keyboard, like a piano style keyboard or whatever. This is the chromatic mode. If you turn it into one of the scales, like the minor scale, instead of the black and white keys, you get basically a bright key for every octave and then darker keys for all the notes in between. So this is the minor scale, and obviously we've got all the other like pentatonic and stuff like that. So just go back to the chromatic keyboard. Now in order to change the like what position you are on the keyboard and how big the keys are, you press this little lock button down on the right hand corner, and now that shows that it's unlocked. So that means when you put a finger down, you can scroll to higher notes or whatever, or if you put two fingers down, you can scale how big you want the notes, so you can make it really easy to do. And it helps to relock it so you don't accidentally start moving the keyboard when you actually want to do some nice performances or whatever. So stick it back to pentatonic, and you can really start making some cool stuff if you put like maybe some reverb and delay and stuff. Oops. Go a bit higher. And also you could change the the release of this sound, so you get a bit more of a paddy thing going. So yeah, you can do stuff with that. And yeah, just a note on like making cool sounds for playing with the keyboard. One thing you can do is, let's say I've got this really long sample here. It's actually like a sort of a Fender Rhodes sort of thing. I'll just play what it sounds like. Oh, it's pitched down as well. But yeah, it's just like a nice sort of keyboardy sound or whatever. But what you can do is just take a really small snippet of it. So like really zooming in, just to the point where you've just got like just a few sort of cycles, and then you loop it, and that'll just loop really quickly around it. And if you play with the length of that loop, you start getting basically like like a pitch sound that you can use. And then yeah, when it starts turning into a sort of keyboard thing. And to take this to extreme, this is a file which is just this is what it sounds like if you just listen to it. It's very short, and it's basically just one cycle of a saw wave. So when you loop it, it plays the saw, just like a saw wave basically. And that means that you get maybe some like rich bass tones and stuff like that. The other thing is, I don't know if you just noticed, but if you start putting too many fingers down, there you go, 4 fingers in iOS, that's actually like an iOS quick shortcut for like swiping between apps. So sometimes it does that. I think you can turn it off in settings, but it just doesn't happen that much, so I don't bother. Yeah, so that's the keyboard in Koala. Thanks a lot. See you soon.